Good morning. My name is Artsakh. I'm the Armenian Assembly of America Regional Director in Yerevan, and I'm here today with Ms. Michelle Ohanian. Michelle is one of our Armenian Assembly of America Summer Internship Program 2019 interns here in Armenia, and she's going to tell us a little bit about herself and her experiences here. So, Michelle, welcome. Thank you for joining us today. Let's start off with who you are, where you're from, and what you're studying.
Hello, my name is Michelle Ohanian. I go to UCLA. I'm a history major, and I'm currently residing in North Hollywood.
Okay, and you've been here for almost 2 months now this summer, and you are working where?
I work at the permanent representation of Artsakh in Armenia, and it's been a pleasure.
Excellent. I bet you learned a lot there, but can you tell us a little bit about what you've been doing there this summer?
Well, my job consists of gathering information, reading books, writing reports, reading online articles, and keeping up with the news with respect to the Karabakh issue.
That is so important. I realize that you know this, of course, because you've been working there, but I want to make sure our viewers also understand just how important that job is. It's not busy work for Michelle to go off to the library and to find some articles or something. It's very critical work because of the conflict that's ongoing, and to find all the information possible takes all the hands that's possible to be able to do that work. So I thank you on behalf of all of us for the work that you're doing. Okay, so for our viewers who might not realize, the Armenian Assembly Summer Internship Program is comprised of primarily 3 parts. One is the international internship experience, so you gain international work experience, which, as you know, will look good on a resume. The second and third parts are comprised of meetings with interesting individuals, be it from civil society, from government, from the NGO sector, and others. And the third part is touring around Armenia and Artsakh to discover interesting places, new places, do interesting things that perhaps you never dreamed of or had always dreamed of doing in Armenia. So I want to talk a little bit about those, so some of our viewers and potential future interns might get a better understanding of, or appreciation for, or thirst for doing some of the things that you've done. So let's start with the meetings. What meetings perhaps stood out most in your mind, and why?
The meeting that stood out the most to me was with the president of Artsakh, because I find that he listened to our questions very attentively, and the translator was also very, very skilled at what she did, and it was overall a very humorous experience, and a very unique experience in the sense that you get to talk to the leader of an unrecognized territory. So I found that he was also very kind with giving us gifts, which I was not expecting. So that was one of the meetings that stood out to me.
Yes, he's a very kind, and he does have a great sense of humor. A very kind
Absolutely.
And smart man. I'm glad you liked that meeting. What about visits to different sites? You've visited all sorts of places throughout Armenia and Artsakh. What stands out in your mind?
I think the site that we visited that stood out to me the most was definitely the Garni temple, because it is the only standing pagan temple left in Armenia. So I felt that was a unique experience in itself.
Yeah.
It was also a very beautiful structure.
Oh, it's stunning. So aside from visiting sites, getting on and off the bus or going to meetings and asking a few questions, you've also had the opportunity to actually do things, hands-on work. Anything stand out in your mind that you want to share? Because we try to make these traditions for each future class of interns.
Hands-on work, I would definitely say that the pottery, making pottery was very fun, because it was very difficult to do, but I felt that the workshop helper was very, he would be able to fix it if you messed it up, and he would let you try again. So it was very fun.
Excellent. Michelle is referring to a master class that our interns took near Garni and how to make ceramics, and I think you also learned how to make lavash while you were there. So that's kind of cool to be able to say that you did that. And you'll be having something similar when you go to Gyumri this weekend, and you will be able to have your own souvenir from Gyumri to be able to cherish that. I want to also take the opportunity to speak of Michelle's handiwork for those of you who are friends and family of hers who might be interested in rebuilding your home, Michelle has got some hands-on experience. On Friday, our group of interns traveled to Kotayk region to help the Fuller Center for Housing in building a home for a needy family. And on Friday, we were helping with the flooring, and that entails a lot of hard work. Heavy muscles are required, from carrying rocks, from carrying gravel, from carrying cement and laying out the cement. She tried her hand at all aspects of it, and she was very good, and so good in fact that the Fuller housing team and the family which we were helping, all of them commented to me on how strong she was and how greatly and she participated and how hard she worked. So I noticed it too. So thank you very much, Michelle. It means a great deal. You know what? People will tell me something like this too, and they'll say it's not a compliment, it's a fact. You really did that, and you were part of helping build Armenia, because all of us, anyone who comes here and does something like that and helps build it one brick at a time, one house at a time, one step at a time, you're helping rebuild Armenia for the better. So I want you to go home with that and know that. And I want everyone watching to understand that they can be part of that too and do that same thing.
It really was an honor.
Okay. All right. So there are going to be people watching this video who may be considering doing an internship next summer, or coming to Armenia and not knowing whether or not yet they want to do an internship. Would you recommend the program, and why?
I absolutely would recommend the program because, as I was previously telling you, it is such a holistic experience. The Armenian Assembly really takes everything into account, not just treating the students as if they have come for the first time or unfamiliar, or as tourists who maybe don't understand the language, or as people who are politically interested or economically interested in the country, really taking into account visiting sites, meeting with leaders, gathering information, and also the work experience. I would definitely recommend the program as a whole, because I think it's a unique opportunity that not all young people can say that they have been a part of. And I just think that's a crucial, and it's an asset, and you become very connected with your homeland. So
Yeah.
I would definitely recommend.
I'm so glad to hear that. Thank you. And I would just want to add that whoever comes now is, and you know, not ending next year, but whoever comes in this period of time during your lifetime, you are part of the new Armenia, and that's something that you'll take away with you forever. So I'm glad that you feel that way. I'm curious, what would you recommend? How would you recommend that potential interns or future interns prepare for coming to Armenia, be it for the first time or the 80th time? It doesn't matter, coming as an intern to Armenia. What would you recommend?
I would definitely say that there's nothing to worry about. So I had some concerns, but all of my concerns were eased by the lovely assembly and Miss RP as well. The language barrier is not really something to be that worried about, because you can still communicate with people in a myriad of ways, and I would recommend just basic language skills and just learning, being more acquainted with just conversational Armenian, I think would be the most important piece of advice that I would give.
Okay.
Which is not a big concern, and definitely nothing to worry about.
Okay. And I would add Eastern and Western Armenian. Not a big deal if you speak Western Armenian and you come here, or you only speak Western or Eastern Armenian, you will be understood. Yeah. Okay. Let me ask you this. You're going to be leaving soon. You've got a few more weeks left, but then you're going back home and continue studying. What do you think you're going to miss the most about being here and living here?
I'm definitely going to miss the culture the most, and just the traditions that Armenians have picked up along the way and have created for themselves. I think that America is very, very special and very unique, because it takes all those cultures into account and combines them, and just you just get this beautiful outcome of people. And I think that Armenia being catered to its particular traditions and customs is what I'm going to miss the most.
Well, I hope you'll be coming back soon.
Absolutely.
I don't know if that's going to be, in December or next spring or summer, but I hope that when you come back again, you'll stop in, you'll visit us, and you'll tell us what you've been up to and tell us how things are going. Because I really do hope for you, as I do for all of our interns, that the summer here changes you. I told you that at the beginning of the summer. I hope it changes you so that you better understand who you are and your role in Armenian life, be it here in Armenia, be it in Artsakh, or be it back home in your hometown in the U.S. And I can see that it's changed you. I can see that you're different today than you were 2 months ago. And I hope you begin to even better understand all of that, and you maintain that contact with us, and as we will with you, so that we can follow you and see what great things you're going to be, you're going to get up to, because you've got a lot of great plans for yourself, and I know that. So I wish you all the luck, all the best luck in your future. Thank you for participating. It's been a pleasure, and I hope you do keep in touch.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, thanks, Michelle. Bye-bye.